We've all learned over the past few years, and often the hard way, that the opinions of experts are to be taken with a large grain of salt, and they need to be questioned. They absolutely need to be challenged. And this applies as much to medicine as it does to the world of law. I have seen too many times how people get bad legal advice. They're told that they have a case when they don't have a case, and they end up pursuing a case that doesn't have a legal basis, wasting many months or even years of their time, energy, and money to pursue a case that ends up being dismissed. Or people are told the opposite, that they don't have a case when they have a compelling case. Or they get bad advice about what kind of legal strategy they should pursue in any type of business dispute or any type of business transaction, which doesn't take into account their practical considerations and only takes into account the legal theory. If you're facing some type of important legal decision, you should absolutely get at least two legal opinions from two different attorneys, especially if the first opinion that you get doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you or doesn't quite align with your understanding of the law or your intuition. Of course, if two or three lawyers tell you exactly the same thing, that chances are that they have a point and they're correct. But if you get two different opinions, two opinions that don't align from each other from two different lawyers, it might be a good idea to continue seeking further advice and do some further research before you make that important decision. Now, why do some lawyers give bad advice? I would hate to speculate on each particular situation, but some of the common reasons are that some lawyers think that they know something, but they don't, or they do not keep up to date on the developments in that specific area of law. Some attorneys on the most human, on the most basic level, just don't like to say, I don't know, and they would rather provide an answer which they kind of think that is correct, but it isn't correct. Some attorneys have theoretical understanding of a certain area of law, but because they never worked long enough in that area of law, because they didn't practice in that area of law, they cannot provide a correct and the most practical legal advice that aligns with your reality and doesn't just talk about the law in a vacuum. So, just like it is important to seek second opinion when it comes to medical procedures, it is almost as important to seek second opinion when it comes to important legal decisions, such as picking the right course of action legally, or deciding whether to pursue a case, or deciding how to defend yourself against someone else's case against you. You cannot go wrong by seeking second opinion, and even if it costs a few extra hundreds of dollars to get that second opinion, usually it's well worth it. Thanks for watching.